Good morning, my friends, and welcome back. I am Coach Roxanne. You are joining me live on the Better Body Fitness fan page. We talk nutrition, we talk health, we talk fitness. We talk about a little bit more than those things depending upon the day. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. I can't wait to have you guys pop on here and just start our week off right. That's what let me see here now. I'm always trying to remember how I got to certain screens. Oh, good. That's not it. That's not it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. All right, let me see here what I can do. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Corey, good morning, Coach. Another Monday. Beth, good morning. Ashley, good morning. Welcome, my friends. I do have my coffee foam, I have my coffee and my milk foam. It is scrumptious. It's scrumptious. I love it. Mama needs some coffee. It's the truth. It's the truth. Good morning, Lisa, good morning. Welcome. Kim, good morning. Sarah, glad to be able to watch live on less hectic mornings. Kimberly, good morning. Tammy, good morning. Carrie, good morning. I made it. Crazy weekend. I love it. Sue, good morning. Chuck just saved me. Shout out to Coach Chuck. He just saved me. He is the technology wizard around here. Thank the Lord. If I had to run this show by myself, there'd be no show. Sue, good morning. I love it. I love it. So I have to ask, after our conversation on Friday, talking about alcohol, talking about the serving sizes of alcohol, the calories, what it does to your body, how many of you approached alcohol differently this week? I want to know. How many of you approached alcohol differently over the weekend? And if you didn't, no shame. I just want to know, was there any thought process this weekend before or after the consumption of the alcohol? I'd like to know. Lori, good morning, y'all. Good morning. I love it. Happy Monday. I am just, man, I'm so happy to be back here. I love getting on live with you guys. I love starting my week off with you. Deanna, good morning. Corey, you did? I don't know. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Chris, alcohol-free weekend, even with 3 grad parties. I'm so proud of you. And can I just say, you looked freaking amazing in that dress of yours. Was that you and Melanie? You guys looked amazing. Michelle, she approached it differently. Again, if you guys can share, I'm all about it. If not, that's okay. Chuck is still trying to help.
Earthquake!
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. How fantastic. Dee Dee, good morning. I love it. Amazing. Deanna, alcohol isn't a strong pull for me, so wasn't challenged there, but had the same mindset about sugar being a poison. I love it. Now, yes, I don't know if you guys remembered me saying that early on in the video Friday, but sugar is exactly the same as alcohol. Your body doesn't process it the same. It does crazy things up here. So Lisa said, you look great. Tammy, I did. I knew I was going to drink on Saturday. Oh yeah, baseball game, but kept that conversation in my mind. Felt I drank less. Jody, good morning. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are fantastic. Corey, didn't have much going on this weekend, but otherwise would have had one, just being around and relaxing. Totally get it. Wow, I love it. I love it. Okay, now we're going to jump into today's message. It changed as I was writing my notes. I was going to start it off as the hardest thing you have to do, and the answer was going to be to say no, but I changed the title as I started taking my notes. The title now is I can't or I don't. And as I was taking notes, I'm like, man, this is so powerful. And a lot of times we look at this from the aspect of other people asking us to do things and how it's so hard to say no, or we say, I can't. And I want to dig into that a little deeper. Nicole, good morning. Ashley, I definitely drank less than normal this weekend. Love the mindset these talks are giving me. I love that. There's so much power in that. And I want you to remember, you have all the power. So we talk a lot about saying no to others, but how are you at saying no to yourself? Right? Like that's a huge struggle. The temptation the talk about willpower. By the end of the day, our willpower gas tank is usually empty, and it's so hard to say no to ourselves. I could say no to my kids all day long. I can say no to my kids all day long, but then at the end of the day, when it's just Chuck and I sitting on the couch, or it's just myself, I have a really hard time telling myself no. I let the voices creep in that say, you've had a long day. You deserve something. You've earned something. And of course, I want to give in to that. Good morning, Michelle. Dee Dee, I drink much less myself. I love that. That is the first step. It is baby steps. Can you do that 2 weekends in a row? Can you do that 3 weekends in a row? Where can you be in a month from now based on where you were a month ago? Those are the wins, my friends. You know, it's so easy to say, and it's not so easy to say, but no, thank you. When friends offer us something. No, that's not a part of my journey right now, right? Like the more we get into that, the easier it gets to say, as long as we say it and put the reps in. Deanna, this is so true, Roxanne. I don't say no to myself. A lot of us don't, right? That is why we are where we are. It's really easy to shift the tides and say that it's other people putting that pressure on us. But really, at the end of the day, when somebody asks us something, we're not answering to them. We're answering to ourselves. Do you want a cocktail? Are we saying no to them? Or are we saying no to ourselves? It's so easy to blame them. It's so easy to say, well, then, you know, they call me a loser. You're not answering to them. You're really answering to yourself. So how do you want to answer yourself? How do you want to show up to yourself? What is the commitment you made to yourself? Shelly, good morning. Dee Dee, going to work on it, learning to say no. All right, so how many times, now here's for my friends that have a lot of last minute things. How many times do you say no to unnecessary commitments? I say no to unnecessary commitments all the time. I'm not kidding you. All the time, I probably have offers to do things 3, 4, 5 times a week. I say no all the time. I have to. For my mental health, for my physical health, for my professional health, I have to say no to things. How many times do you say no to unnecessary commitments? Or are you just the person that says yes to everything because you never want to miss out on anything and you just kind of fly by the seat of your pants in regards to nutrition, alcohol, and hydration? You can say no to unnecessary commitments, and you should say no to unnecessary commitments. Beth, I did have some drinks at a wedding, but the glasses were smaller and I didn't have a lot. Said no at the ball field all weekend. High five, sister. I love it. Nicole, I used to have the I deserve this mindset. Now it's easier. Hold on here. Now it's easier to say no to myself. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So again, so much of this is changing your mindset. When you say no to an unnecessary commitment, what about using that time to prep some food? What about using that time to do a 5-minute fit challenge? What about using that time to recover? What about using that time to rejuvenate? Right? You can use, what about saying no to something that you could have said yes to, that you had the time to say yes to, but saying no and focusing on yourself. When is the last time you did something like that? Now, I'm not telling you to be antisocial. Don't get all crazy on me. I'm not telling, because I believe we all have enough in our calendars, right? I believe we all do enough. Sometimes I believe we overstuff our calendars because we love to do things. We love to be around people. But then come the end of the week or come Monday morning, we're like, man, that weekend got away from me. Now I'm like starting all over again. It's okay to say no to unnecessary commitments. All right, now we're going to get into the I can't and the I don't. We're going to work on that mindset a little bit. How many of you say I can't? I can't have ice cream. It doesn't fit my journey. I can't have alcohol. It doesn't fit my journey. What about I don't have alcohol? I don't drink. I don't eat ice cream. You don't even have to say right now, I don't eat ice cream. When is the last time you said I can't? Or when is the last time you said I don't? I can't gives us the mindset that we are doing something we don't want to do. I can't have ice cream. You can have ice cream. You can. Nobody's forcing you to stop. So why not change that verbiage to I don't have ice cream? I don't want ice cream. I can't miss my workouts. I don't miss my workouts, right? There's definitely a different verbiage, a different mentality, a different feeling when you say I don't versus I can't. I don't is putting the power back in your lap. It's giving you the power. What about on the flip side? I can't get up early. I don't get up early. Own it. Own it, own it, own it. When you say I can't, it's like something or someone is trying to force you to do something. Just own it. I don't get up early. You know why you don't do that? Because you don't want to take that back on you. I don't log my calories. I can't log my calories. I don't log my calories. Own it. Whatever it is you're doing, own it. Don't put the blame back on somebody or something else. I don't have the time. I can't make the time. It's all in the words you use. It's all in how you say them. Every time you say I can't, you plant that seed of your limitations. I can't. I can't. You are planting that seed of your limitations. You're telling yourself to do something you don't want to do. But when you say I don't, you're planting the seed of control and power in your situation. You have the control. You have all the power. You can own the I don't. The I can't, you don't own those. You don't own those. You're giving that power up to something else in the universe, somebody else, a different situation. It's time for you to own it. So every time you go to say, I can't today, I want you to think about, I don't. I don't want to do it. I don't like that. I don't choose it. Carrie, I had a softball mom say to me this weekend, oh, your liver must be on the black market with 3 kids playing baseball and softball. I said, no, I don't drink, and I'm okay with that. You should have seen her face. So proud I spoke up and stayed strong. I just love that. But isn't it crazy, the mentality? But I've been there. I had my 3 kids, and when they were younger, I felt like alcohol was my only escape until I didn't. Until I got to where you are, Carrie. And yes, it shook the foundation. I don't have very many friends from that time in my life because they're still in that mentality. They're still going out to the bars every Friday and Saturday night. And it's not just for the social. It is for the drunk. It is to drink those drinks down. It is to get crazy. Those days, they're so far behind me. But this is, again, where you start to shift those circles. You probably shook that mom. But I wonder today if she didn't wake up with I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I could go without alcohol until Friday. You probably planted a seed, Carrie, and you didn't even realize it. Maybe you did. Tina, the same goes for I have to versus I choose to. Absolutely. Oh, I have to go work out. I'm going to work out. Right? It's all in the verbiage. It's all in the mindset. It's also, did you hear how I kind of changed the tone of my voice when I said that? I have to go work out. How many? I have to go work out. I'm sorry, guys. I can't today. I have to go work out. Hey, guys, I'm sorry. I got to go work out. I'll catch you later. Right? It's all in your inflection. It's all in how you think about it. It's all how you approach it. Beth, I preach the can't is not in our vocabulary to my kids. So why isn't that easy for me? Oh, right? Right? And your kids see you. They hear you. They know there's a double standard. They might not be speaking it into existence yet, but they will. One day they're going to say, Mom, what do you mean you can't? You say I can't, but why are you saying you can't? Remember that. They're always watching. I'm starting to use, no thanks, I don't want any right now. Oh, yes. And I had so many thoughts about this weekend. How many of you moms feel bad or feel guilty because you don't want to take a bite when your child offers you one? Remember, you're creating what they're going to be as adults. So every time you say yes, you're also telling them it's okay to give in to that. It's okay to give in to peer pressure. You can do just like Beth. No thanks, babe. No thanks, honey. Not right now. Mom's not hungry. Mom doesn't need that. Mom doesn't want any right now. You don't have to say Mom's on a diet or Mom worked out today. I don't need that. Just no thank you. Teach them that it's okay to say no, because that is going to show up in their lives more than just in somebody offering them foods. Show them that it's okay to say no. Show them that it's okay to turn something down. You don't have to accept everything. Oh, I get passionate about that. I don't is an affirmation of your determination and your willpower. I can't isn't a choice. It's a restriction. So remember that. I don't is affirmation of your determination and willpower. I don't need the popcorn tonight. I don't need the glass of wine tonight. Go into the bathroom and say it into the mirror. Say it to yourself. Don't say it to your spouse. Don't say it to your children. Go in the mirror and say it to yourself. And then say, I'm going to. I don't need the popcorn. I'm going to do this. I don't need the alcohol. I'm going to do this. I don't need the alcohol. I need a healthy body. I don't need the alcohol. I need to not be hungover. I don't need the popcorn. I need to hit my goals, right? What are you speaking to yourself? What are you speaking into the universe? These aren't just words or phrases. Just like I say on the gym floor, don't just go through the moves. Make sure you're squeezing. You have to squeeze these muscles as well. This is what you believe and you are constantly reaffirming. Your words are what you believe and they are what you are reaffirming. Overcoming temptation and saying no is critical to your physical and mental health. Every time you say yes and give in, you're just building that muscle. It's not just going to happen for you one day. You're not going to wake up today and just be like, well, today's the day I'm filled with willpower and I have the power to say no. You're going to have to work that muscle and work that muscle and work that muscle, and you're going to feel strong in the morning. Right now, you probably feel strong. You feel like you're going to take on the day, and you are going to. And then you're going to get to this evening, and what you've done for the past week, month, or year is going to start to creep in, whether it's the alcohol, whether it's the binge, whatever it is, it's going to sneak in, and you're not going to be as strong tonight as you are this morning. So you have to start to build that muscle, and it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy, but a month from now, if you can do it 80% of the time, it's going to be a little easier. But you have to keep squeezing that muscle. Squeeze that muscle. Break it down and build it up. Break it down and build it up. That is the only way it's going to change. You can either be the victim of your words or you can be the architect of them. It's up to you. Are you the victim of your words or are you the architect of your words? And that's where I'm going to leave it today, my friends. That's where I'm going to leave it. You have a lot to think about. And I do want you to think about it as the day goes on. When you say something, I want every time you say the word I have to or I can't, I want a red flag to go off inside of your mind. Beep, beep, beep. No, change it. I don't care if you have to. If you're talking to someone and you say I can't, I want you to stop in your tracks and say, no, it's not that I can't. I don't choose that. I don't want to. All right, my friends, that's it. Join Coach Chuck at noon for the noon nugget. I'm going to be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. I feel like these conversations are getting better and better and better. Bring your A game. Let's chit chat. Let's have conversation back and forth. And I will see you there. Go out and have a fabulous day, my friends.